Rob Bot, y'all, get him in here, man. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm just sick and tired. Get him in
What I
here.
wish I knew at 18 instead of 28? That Young Elder News 9 would be my go-to for all things news and more. Broadcasting live worldwide, we've got over 3 million listeners tuned in every day. From world news to stock markets, government topics to the quirkiest stories, we cover it all on Young Elder TV. And remember, folks, you heard it here first. Our friendly team brings you the latest scoops with a dash of that good old Southern charm. Whether you're curious about the latest political twists or need the lowdown on the economy, we're your go-to source. We make sure you're always in the know, in the most engaging and entertaining way possible. So buckle up, y'all. It's time to dive into the world of Young Elder News 9, where the news is always fresh, fun, and downright fascinating. Stay tuned, spread the word, and remember, you heard it here first. Young Elder News 9, the hottest show in the game.
Friday the 13th. You know what I'm saying? We got this theatric show, man. I'm just sitting back, watching all this stuff that's going on in the media. And now all of a sudden they promoting this Kamala Harris lady full blast. Hey, Rob Bot, y'all get him in here and tell him the Young Elder on. Hey, Young Elder got 8 books. If you want to get those 8 books, and I'm in the process of putting the other ones in PDF form. I got 2 of them already put in PDF form. But I got 8 books right now for $40 donation to the Cash App, right? Or the PayPal account. The Young Elder is the Young Elder, right? And if you want to get the 8 books, all you would do is send that $40 donation over and leave your emails and the links, and we'll send them over to the PDF form. If you want to get the other 5 books, I should have them done probably by a couple more days, and then we're gonna get all the other 5 books, so it'd be 13 total. You just send a $65 donation to the Cash App, and we'll send you the 8 over right now, and then we'll send you the other 5 once we get them all into PDF form. Right. So this is what we want to talk to you about today, man. Friday the 13th. You know what I'm saying? We watch the debate. We know the game. We know the game. Y'all that been following me and Rod, y'all know the game. There's so many elaborate moves that they running to try to keep this game going. People talk about the immigrants. Now they letting immigrants in and giving them green cards so that they can vote. Now you got to understand the different things that have been transpiring. They've been offering money, $6,000 to American people just to sign up and stay in the game as far as the U.S. citizens, right? So it's a difference between America and Americans and U.S. citizens. Now some Americans say that they're U.S. citizens. It's a difference between Americans and U.S. citizens. Now let's just say it's 700 million people in America. Now if they can get 400 million of those people to vote, they can keep the game going. If they can get 400 million out of 700 million people to vote, they can keep this game going. Because what that say? They say that you agree, you want the system. You want this system that's been going and for the longest, right? Because they need, once you sign up as a registered voter, then and then not to mention the T-buns, because it's about the T-buns. People don't mention the T-buns. What about the T-buns? If people talk about the election and Kamala Harris, what about these T-buns that y'all been trafficking in American citizens? And all these T-buns, people don't want to buy them no more. But if they can get these people to agree to the system, then the system keep going. It said that they gave their power over to the beast. The American people give their power over to the beast. Then you got people coming up in here talking about, listen to this now. They coming in here talking about if you don't vote for Kamala, you ain't black. I heard my aunt and them talking about it. If you don't vote for Kamala, you ain't black. And I went up in there because they was watching this. It was like a couple weeks, like a week or so back. They was watching this thing where Obama was on there and Obama's wife, right, was on there. Michael, right? You know what I'm saying? Obama's wife was on there, and they were promoting the Kamala. And then it came to a point at one part of the speech where I heard Obama saying, "Yes, we can." And in my head, I heard it in reverse. I heard, "Thank you, Satan." And the crowd was chanting. And I said, "Oh my God, people are really asleep." And if you listen to Kamala, if you listen to this girl, Kamala Harris, she really sound like Obama. You can listen to her and tell her she studied Obama. She studied Obama, how he speak. She try to incorporate that tone into her voice. Go check it out, man. I'm telling you, man. This shit is getting crazy. Not to mention, Judge Joe Brown already exposed this lady and her background. She's not even black. Her dad is like from Pakistan or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He one of them Arab looking dudes, Indian, Hindu looking dudes. You know what I'm saying? She's not even really a real American. As far as like black, as far as the black thing go. They said they promoting this, oh, she black, the first black woman president, this and that, right? And people saying they gonna vote for this lady just because she black. Man, do you know people say that they voted for Obama just because he was black? And then what did Obama do when he got in office? The first thing Obama do is kick black people to nuts as soon as he got in office. You don't know? He took $300 and some million from black historical colleges the first week he got in office. And what did he do with that money? What did he do with the money that he took from black historical colleges? And they go that word black again. The trick within itself. You know what I'm saying? Getting over to this lady is the right-hand man to Joe Biden. Joe Biden picked her. Man, look, I wouldn't trust no so-called black person that Joe Biden picked for his vice president. Don't trust nobody that Joe Biden picked that's black. You got some nerve to even be call yourself black and be Joe Biden's president, right? Right after the fact, check this out. Right after the fact that Joe Biden is the same guy in Arkansas who got on stage with the Ku Klux Klan leader, the Grand Wizard, and said that Negroes were roaches. And they still got it on tape. But black people went out and voted for this same guy. And then they want to make fun of Trump and say, I'm not saying I'm for Trump neither, but I'm saying they want to make fun of Trump and say that Trump a racist. Trump ain't never really mentioned too much. He talk about the Haitians. He said the Haitians eating dogs and things. He saying that allegedly. This all allegedly. This is what Trump is saying. And some people were saying that, oh yeah, when a certain group of people came in, because we got to talk a certain way. When a certain group of people come in, that their cats and dogs was missing down in Florida. The cats and dogs were missing. So and then Biden come out and said that that Trump shouldn't be making fun of the Haitians. And I don't know why he would do that, make fun of those people, but this the thing. They gonna anything Trump say, they gonna take it in and they'll drive it all the way home. If he say one thing messed up, they'll drive it all the way home. But if Kamala say something messed up, they try to smother. Oh yeah, no, she just she was sleepy. Oh no, see, and then they didn't busted this lady wearing an earpiece. She was cheating at the debate. Man, she was on the phone. Look, I think somebody just posted it. Obama was on the phone with this lady Kamala. You just posted it, right? You just posted it, right? Somebody just posted it. That Obama was on the phone with her because she had these special type of earrings made to where she can like a mic, can hear a mic in her ear. And like somebody just said, I think Obama was on the phone talking to her because she sounds just like Obama when she was responding to all the things. Man, I'm telling y'all, these people really wagging the dog here, man. This is the biggest wagging the dog I ever seen. America's been out of business. Well, United States corporation, should I say. It's been out of business since November 3rd, 2020. It was out of business way, they were bankrupt way before that. Abraham Lincoln bankrupted. They been bankrupt. So what they're trying to do now is they're trying to get the American people to participate in this shenanigans so that they can keep the game going. If you participate in it, they're going to keep it going. It's like if somebody's selling something and you keep buying it, they going to keep selling it. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they keep selling us this shit if we gonna buy it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh yeah. All right, somebody had she had an earpiece in her ear, man. Go back and check that out. Somebody caught her with the earpiece in her ear, and they said that Obama was on the phone, when they answered the question and she got to respond. And then you saw how she tried to play on she's trying to play on the women emotions by talking about childbirth and women things. She's talking about women things and stuff that Trump probably couldn't even relate to because he a man. He can't relate to the women things. So she used it as a tactic, and as an area to where Trump, it's like a gray area where Trump really can't go into that area and defend that that's being said because he a man. Boy, these people crafty. Now, if this lady win, it seems like anywhere it go, we got a crazy deal here. If this lady win, right? If this lady wins, she'll be the first president. And don't say she'll be the first black president, because Barack Obama wasn't even the first black president. Come on, let's get that, Cliff. And matter of fact, Barack Obama don't even call himself black. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he's African. Really, he's African, right? The first president, it was a dude named John Hanson. There was a dark-skinned brother that was a president before George Washington. Yeah, John Hanson, right? Y'all know about John Hanson on the back of the $2 bill. So this lady would be the first woman president, and then we'll get Trump back. Trump will continue his deep state. He's going to the deep state. That they really don't want Trump to win. See, but you better believe this lady. I'm gonna tell you, man. Y'all, you Nubians out there, you older heads that say, "Yeah, young, crazy. We're gonna vote, right? We're gonna vote for Kamala, right?" Man, just get ready. When you vote for this lady and she get in office, the first thing she gonna do is to kick you in the nuts in front of the other people. I gotta say it like that to prove that she ain't just all pro-black. And then look, I think it was Omar Johnson that came out that said, they asked the lady, he said, they asked her, are you gonna pass laws just for blacks? She said, no, I'm not gonna pass laws just for blacks. Why would I do that, right? And they said, well, you pass laws just for Koreans. You pass laws just for Chinese. You pass laws just for Caucasians. You pass laws just for other races, and you black. So supposedly, and you ain't did no laws for Nubians. Nubian people on this land need to stop going for the tailpipe thing. They got us like that, but a long time ago. We was never Democrats. They forced us to being Democrats. The Ku Klux Klan. See, a lot of people don't know the history. The Ku Klux Klan went around putting guns and hanging people to force them into being Democrats. And you think that Democrats is cool people? Long as Democrats, it been more Democrat presidents, I think, than it been Republicans. And look where the country's at now. And all of them on the same team. You can tell where they they shaking hands. Look, they part of some society or something. Her and Trump shaking hands. So you mark my words. If y'all, voting is a contract. They're trying to set us up to keep the game going. Because when you vote, They say that you agree to the game. You agree to this scam and scheme that's going to keep robbing not the American people, but not just the American people, but the Nubians in Pacific, the native Nubians to this land, the indigenous people. It's to rob us and keep us in this never-ending, perpetuating cycle where the whole world is benefiting off our backs. The whole world is benefiting off us. Everybody walking around, got their private jets, they got jewelry and all this on, and then we over here starving as a people. We over here lacking in education, lacking in process, due process. Anything they can project you forward, they gotta reverse that. That's why they call Congress. Congress means to go against progress. Why should they be called progress instead of Congress? People don't even know what the word Congress means. So everybody around the world is getting rich off of us while we sit and starve and look crazy, and they look at us like a byword and a proverb. You know what I'm saying? And then they get on. Then every single step, I'm gonna tell you how you know who they picked already. You notice who they promoting the most on TV, on CNN. All these companies owned by the guys that run this shit. CNN, Fox. Who they promoting the most? Kamala. And the only time they promote Trump is when he slip and fall and bust his ass or something. Or when they arrested him to take him to jail. Or some chick saying that, oh yeah, 10, 20 years ago on the airplane, Trump rubbed my leg. And I felt offended by that. So he owed me some money. That's the only time they ever show Trump. Or they show him when he getting shot at. You know what I'm saying? They always show this dude in bad light. But then they show Kamala Harris with her. They show her smile, and then they even add extra perk to her smile using AI to perk, make her smile a little bit more, to lighten her up a little bit. And you notice they even using camera effects to make her look brighter than she is. Boy, I'm telling you, so they can sell her over to the white population too as well. Like you don't want to go with Trump because you got to keep in mind. See. What they forgetting about is it's still that group of the caucus, that's still that racist group out there, and they don't give a damn what she's saying. They ain't voting for nobody black ever, right? And so they gonna vote for Trump, but the game is to say make Trump look like this creep. That's the key. That's what people like to use that word, creep. It's like a spell word. So they can creep you out, make you disgusted with this guy. This is the game, man. Either way it go, the game's still going. If you get Trump or Kamala, the game's still on. But what I'm saying is, if you want to keep the game going, go with Trump. It seemed like to me he was if you want to keep the game going for you guys that ain't out the box. Like when I walked up in there and said, man, y'all crazy. Y'all finna vote for this lady because he black. I said that to my internet. Y'all finna vote for this lady just because y'all saying that she black. I said, y'all don't even know nothing about politics in here. They don't even know nothing about Democrat, Republican, nothing. They don't even know nothing about government or nothing. They just saying, oh yeah, we're gonna just vote for her because she black. A lot of black people don't even know nothing about government. And they just voting because, oh yeah, she black. And every time, and then when they get the low end of the stick, they look walking around looking crazy. Like, oh, what happened? We thought he was going to help us out. And the first thing he do is take 300, colleges, black historical colleges went out of business when Obama came into office. Now, how is that happening? And he the first historical black president. How is black historical colleges getting put out, getting their loans and money from the government their federal grants took by Obama, but then he's supposed to be a black president? Come on, man. And that ain't it. The BP oil spill, we can go down the whole line of shit. And how Obama go back connected with George W. Bush them and Lolo Taranto them who were moving the dope with the CIA. I mean, so, and then you gotta keep in mind, Kamala, Joe Biden was Obama's right-hand man. And Kamala is this dude, Joe Biden right-hand man, forbidden for Biden, right? Forbidden, right? Because they want you to vote for it, you know what I'm saying? We can get into that. But Kamala, if you vote for Kamala, you vote for the same guys that been screwing you over the whole time. The same guys. And I know, like for you all that's up on the game, voting ties you back into the game. I'm telling you, man. It gives you give them over your energy because a vote is a shot of electricity. It's energy. So you gonna give your energy over to them when you vote, saying that I agree to the United States corporation to stay in business. All they need is 400,000 votes. 400 million votes. And your vote really they don't really give a damn about your vote. Only reason they want your vote so they can get the T-buns. They already gonna pick who they want because they can rig the shit off of electoral votes. You remember that time George W. Bush Jr. was running for president, and that dude, I think it was Al Gore. Al Gore had won, but all of a sudden they said, "Hold on, we got to do a recount because in Florida, something just mysteriously happened in Florida, and just so happened Jeb Bush was the governor at the time. His little brother, was the governor, and it just so happened stuff get finagled and twisted around to where, oh yeah, well no, oh yeah, Al Gore ain't really win. No, Bush really won. Game, man. Last election, they were finding ballots in the desert. 500,000 ballots in the river, floating in the river, in the ocean and things. Because they set up this thing, CIA set up this thing to where they can run that the C-19 thing, so they can get everybody to stay in, so that you have to vote a certain type of way to where they can control the paperwork. It was all rigged. Every election is rigged. I'm telling you, man. So it don't matter who you vote for, they already picked the guy. But your vote gonna count. But it's gonna count as keeping them in business. I'm telling you, man. And the whole time, who gonna suffer? The Nubians. And you so-called white folks. Anybody that's an American citizen is getting duped. Getting duped anywhere it go. Anybody that say they're an American citizen is getting duped. Unless you saying, oh yeah, I'm cool because I'm making millions and I'm living good and I'm doing this and that. I got private jets and I got condos and I got, so I ain't really tripping on the system. A lot of people ain't tripping on the system because they doing good in the system. You know what I'm saying? They love the Matrix. They want to keep this going, this game. Every time I turn on the TV on a news station, they talking about Kamala Harris, promoting her, saying, oh yeah, she's the best. She's the brilliant. She's so intelligent. This is that and that. Then you turn on another station, they talking about, oh, Trump, he's a creep. He touched the girl on her leg. He was staring at a little girl butt 2 days ago. We caught him on the camera at the gas station staring at a little girl's butt. Man, come on, man. They be making up. They be reaching on this dude. And I'm saying to myself, how many presidents you know that the killer clowns raided? The killer clowns don't raid presidents. They raided Donald Trump. So he got to be doing something they don't like. He got to be in some form of fashion against these dirty guys, these deep state guys, these killer clowns. And keep in mind, the killer clowns is the whole game plan, because this is about the Federal Reserve. It's about keeping the private owned banks, the central owned banks in business, because they live off of T-bonds. They live off of jurisdiction. They live off of the state. And keep in mind, the state is not the place. The state is just state, and so that area is the state, but that state is not the state. That state is incorporated. All states are incorporated, so it can't be a real. All states are artificial corporations, so it can't be legitimized as far as the landmass. You're talking about this state, and technically it's not even talking about the state. It's talking about the people that reside in that particular landmass. These beings have jurisdiction over. Why? Because they agree to it. We agree to our own demise. I'm telling you, man. When I walked up in there and I saw them gathered around the TV, how they was, oh yeah, vote like they was all cheering for this lady. I said, my God, We beg for our own demise. We beg for the dagger. Stab us. Pour hot grease on us. That's what we saying when we saying we pumping our fist for this lady Kamala Harris. Yeah, we ask for it, man. We walk right into it every time. Nubians walk right into their own demise without even knowing it. Henceforth, that must be a true statement in the scriptures in the Bible where it says we perish for the lack of knowledge. That must be true, man. It got to be true. I saw too many evidence that line up with it. And they said, yeah, we're going to vote for, we're going to vote for this lady because she's going to be not only is she a woman, she black. And I'm saying to myself, this lady ain't black. They must don't, man, I'm telling you, man, it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand how, and it's not the young crowd. Most of the young crowd is up to speed. They say, yo, man, this lady full of crap, right? They can see right through it. But then the older crowd, like 40 and up, and some of my 40-year-old guys might be up to speed, but like that 40 and up crowd, especially 50 and up, man, that's what happened to the children of Israel. The children of Israel, when they left Pharaoh, right? And they wandered in the desert for 40 years. Why? Because of the older crowd wants to keep Pharaoh's stay with Pharaoh. They want to go back with Pharaoh. They say, why we gotta do this? Why we gotta go off on our own and do our own thing? Pharaoh had everything laid out for us. Some people don't want America, the United States corporation to go down. Why? Because they got everything laid out for them. They can go right to McDonald's and get them a burger, which ain't really beef. Ain't like my grandmother said, ain't no moo in the McDonald's burger. I'm telling you, ain't no moo in that burger. That don't taste like no burger. My grandma said I taste real. I didn't chop my own cow up and grind my own beef, and that ain't no beef. I know beef when I taste it. My grandma said she know beef when she taste it, and she know chicken when she taste it. She done rang her own damn chicken. Like she said about that, they gave her some food in the hospital. She said when she ate that, hey man, my grandma had me rolling, bro. Hey, when she ate that food in the hospital, right? They brought her some chicken, so like that baked chicken or whatever, right? She tried to cut it. She said, "God damn, this chicken must have been mad as hell when he died. he tougher than he tougher than that chicken must have been mad when he died." Ain't no cock-a-doodle-doo in this chicken. There ain't no cock-a-doodle-doo in this. I didn't ring and pluck my own chicken, and this don't taste like no chicken now. And every time my grandma was going crazy. Oh yeah, it's chicken. No, this ain't no chicken. I didn't ate real chicken. This ain't no chicken. See now, I'm telling you, man, the people being born now, they don't even know what chicken tastes like. They don't even know because you don't know what, man, chicken tastes like like the Matrix. This is the Matrix, man. They don't even know what real milk tastes like. The milk, what you getting as milk, the reason why people saying milk messing everybody up is because it ain't milk. It ain't no damn milk. That's why. You know what I'm saying? For thousands of years, they've been using milk over here. Never had no problem. Over in ancient Kemet, they've been using honey. Cause I heard somebody say, "Oh yeah, honey is like bee thor." Yeah, but why did we use it? Because you got to keep in mind, we got bee genetics in us. All these animals that we was using some of the things from these animals, we got their genetics in us. Ant genetics, plants genetics, it's all in humans. You know what I'm saying? That goddamn chicken must have been mad as hell when he died. Because ain't no oils, it ain't no cock-a-doodle-doo in this chicken now. I'm trying to tell you. My grandma said, y'all got to go get me some real food up. Because she got mad. She said, y'all got to get me some real food up in here. They ain't got no real food up in here. Brought me a damn chicken, tastes like rubber. Chicken tastes like rubber, man. Like a rubber brick, like a rubber glove. I'm telling you, man. So the people born today don't know what real strawberry flavor tastes like, or these real oranges. Everything is GMO. Everything is artificial flavor. And so this is the rabbit hole that they sending us down, right? And get ready. They got a ritual coming up for this Halloween. They got a crazy ritual coming up for you this Halloween. They going out with these guys trying to go out with a bang. These guys. I'm telling you, man. So don't send your children trick or treating. If you're gonna give them some candy this year, Go get them some candy. Don't let your children go trick-or-treating this year, man. They got a scheme and scam this year. I'm telling you. Yeah, grandma say ain't no damn moo in that burger. Now, we got her, we got her one of them Jack in the Box. They got them Jack in the Box, right? Them, when they had Jack in the Box then, they shut down now. The Jack in the Box. And brought her a burger, right? Because they say, go get me some real meat, goddamn it, because they ain't got no real meat up in here. They serving me this damn hard-ass chicken and some green beans. Look like they didn't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like they didn't pick them things out the side of the building. You know what I'm saying? My grandma was funny, man. I'm telling you. And she had a big ass cat like named Garfield that looked like Garfield. My grandma was like a feline being. You know what I'm saying? They know. She's a feline being. She looked just like a cat. I'm telling you. Yeah, but if y'all just not coming in, hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you're new to the channel, like I said, I got 8 books out right now by the Young Elder. If you want to get those books, you will send a $40 donation to the Cash App or PayPal, the Young Elder. And we'll send those books right over in PDF form. Be sure to leave your email. Yeah, man. So like the reason why I'm doing this tape is because I was disturbed to see how those people were gathered around the TV. And they was calling themselves black. And we are, keep in mind, we had the School of the Moral Science, so we know about black being an adjective. We know black is not a nationality. Well, you morals is in the building. But so we up to the speed on that. But when we go into the room, we see how they gathered around the TV like they under some kind of, like they being hypnotized. And I'm saying, I'm going around snapping like, damn, y'all, hey, wake up. What y'all doing? What's going on here? And then when I started to speak out about it, they put me out the room and said, boy, you better get on out of here with that foolishness. I said, y'all vote for this lady just because she black. Y'all don't even know nothing about government. Y'all don't even know nothing about the history. You don't even know the history of what happened in government with the Democrats and Nubians versus Nubians, or how they treated Nubians. Right? Lyndon Baines, what's that dude name? Lyndon Baines Johnson was the last guy that they were trying to say they were trying to help us out. And he was in bed with that other guy. What his name was? Adam Clay Powell. Remember Adam Clay Powell? They wanted to give Dick Gregory said they wanted to get rid of him when they got rid of Malcolm X. Malcolm X and Adam Clay Powell was good friends down there in Harlem. Right? But like I say, most Nubians that's gonna go out to my like, don't come on my page no more. The guy that be coming on here talking about, if you don't vote for Kamala, you ain't black. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. They gonna vote for that lady, get her in, and then the first thing she gonna do is find the first thing she can do to screw over black people, to show that so-called black people, to show them that, hey, I ain't for blacks. Just like Obama did. He got in and said, I'm gonna show you I ain't for your behind. Take 375 million from black historical colleges. Grambling University almost got shut down. Southern University almost got shut down. I think Morehouse. These black historical colleges in Georgia. All these colleges, a lot of them went out of business because of Obama. Now, how is that happening? If you were a black president, supposed to be the first black president, and black history, and black this, and black that, they steady pumping this black on us. We don't give a damn about Black History Month no more. Y'all can keep it. What have y'all done for black people besides give us a hard damn time? Huh? So-called black people. What have they did for us besides give us a hard damn time? And every time if we say, you know what? If we listen to when we listen to Elijah and we say, you know what, we don't need y'all. We're gonna go over here and do our own thing. We start doing our own thing, like in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They come and say, oh, y'all, they doing big. Let's bomb. Let's take them down. Let's destroy them. Let's tear them apart. Anytime Nubians go off to do their own thing, you know what happened? Man, you know how much power we got if we stick together? That's what they don't want. Look, if we all had the same mindset, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. One band, one sound. It's a wrap. Proof be told. Proof be told, man. Doing the boycott with Rosa Parks. when they did Rosa Parks like that, Nubians said, you know what, we finna boycott their bus. And they didn't even ride the bus. And they started carpooling and joints stuck together to overthrow this bus system. And the bus system was about to go out of business. And they begged Nubians, because Nubians was going to set up their own bus station. See, once they found out that Nubians was going to go, no, we don't got to ride your damn bus. We'll start our own bus station. Hire our own drivers. You know what the government said, the Jim Crow and them? They said, oh, no, we can't let that happen. Oh, no, y'all come, your niggas come on back over here. We'll let you ride on the front of the bus now. How about that? Don't start your own bus now. We need you to keep this system going. They need us. They need the Nubians to keep this system going because we are the majority. They do that censor and lie and say, if you look up who the biggest population in America, they'll lie and tell you white people are. That is funny. And you know why they say that though? It's because a lot of people, like Hindus and Africans and all of other people, they classified as white. It's a status. I saw an African guy that had white on his passport, and he was blacker than my shirt. And it goes to say in that book that I read called Up for Slavery by Booker T. Washington, where he said in that book that a Nubian man went to a hotel, and they refused him. It was a white only hotel, and they refused him a service. And then when he said that, the Nubian said that, oh no, I ain't black. And he showed him his passport, and then when he showed him his passport, they gave him a room. And then Booker T. Washington said from the synopsis of CNN, he said that, hey, it must not be dealing with skin color. This must be some kind of status quo, the white black thing, the Negro color thing must be a status, because this dude his skin tone was black, and they let him say that at an all white hotel because it said white on his passport. And you niggas ain't put it together yet. Nobody wins the race in racism, right? Nobody wins the race in racism. Hold on. Let me drop this in the chat for you guys this accent. Yeah, so it just make me sick to my stomach to see how they promoting this guy or this lady, right? This lady, and all the Nubians that it's. But I'm gonna tell you what I can see by the people that's going for this. I can see how many. I can do a all check to see how many people are woke and how many people are asleep at this point. I can check the all to say, damn, the young people's, all my young guys like 35 and under, most of them 35 and under, right? They sitting there and they saying, hell no, this lady full of shit, right? But then the older crowd, it's mostly the older crowd that's holding us back. And no offense to my old heads, but it seems like a lot of the older heads are holding us back with the same, because they want to keep this same system, this same ideology, this same type of, just like doing Pharaoh, right? Just doing the Israelites, the old heads. Oh no, we want to stay with what's going on. Everybody just be cool. Don't do nothing. Just go on. Y'all need to come to church. You need to come out there and give your time to the Lord and this and that. You need to come. You need to go register to vote and be a part of the system. Be in this system, stay plugged into the system. They don't want you to unplug. And like Morpheus said, if you hadn't been unplugged, you're a potential agent. Anybody that had been unplugged is a potential agent. So a lot of old heads that hadn't got up to speed or wasn't part of the right knowledge and the conscious community, they are holding us up, and they're potential agents at this point. They potential agents at this point, right? I'm telling you, man. I feel sorry, for the older crowd, and they wiping these people out. They trying to get rid of Social Security. They trying to get rid of Social Security, y'all. I'm telling you, man. So don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, y'all. I ain't never voted in my life, and but it ain't that I didn't want to vote. It's like this. It was a drive in me that said I don't get involved with it. That ain't got nothing to do with you. As Native Americans, that ain't got nothing to do with us. That's a part of the United States corporation. So people who are U.S. citizens can vote. If you're a U.S. citizen, go vote, right? But if you're a Native American, that don't got nothing to do with us. The system. We're not a part of that system. Even though they try to pull us in it by giving us an all cap, right? Because it's about capitalism. And I ain't communist. You look, so I know you government officials be watching me. I ain't no damn communist like y'all try to label Malcolm X and Freddie P. Hampton and all the rest of them. I'm for capitalism, nigga. But the way y'all capitalize it off us, it ought to be a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? I'm for capitalism. I'm for, hey, buying this for $1 and selling it for $2. That's capitalism. You capitalize it off your hustle game. So I ain't got no problem with a nigga hustle. I ain't got no problem with your hustle, U.S. corporation. I ain't got no problem with your hustle. But it's the way you capitalize. We told you, don't lay your hand to the scale. You laying your hand to the scale on the capitalism. They laying their hand to the scale, man. They running because everything going up. Gas don't never supposed to be more than 99 cents. Much as gas we got over here. Gas don't never supposed to be more than higher than 99 cents on the land, especially for natives. How much gas reserves we got? We got enough gas, all reserves to last us 20 years in America. Down in New Orleans, and you wonder what the Katrina heist was all about. The Katrina heist. The biggest oil reserve in the United States is in New Orleans. And you wonder what the Katrina heist was all about. I ain't gonna say too much because they try to, how they try to shadow ban niggas and flag them. Right? I'm just trying to tell you. And little do you know, while Obama was in on the BP oil spill and in on all that, all that's tied in together. Man, overstand the game. And they got another trick up their sleeve. I bet you. If things don't go their way and Trump get in, they gonna pull the nuclear card. And they gonna make Trump get into Trump gonna have to blame somebody for that nuclear attack. And it's gonna be an inside job. Because the people who got the nukes are deep state. The people who secretly control certain parts of the government is deep state. That's all I'm saying, man. So we can't fall for this as American people. I'm talking about American people. Because I ain't racist. You got a lot of black people out here that's racist. I'm talking about, Nubians. It's a lot of Nubians that's racist towards white folks. And there's a lot of it's the white folks that's prejudiced towards Nubians is fading out. Now it's more Nubian racist people than it is whites. And that's a damn fact. But hate ain't gonna get us nowhere. And our prejudice is fear. And it means to be prejudgmental about somebody you don't even know. And they can be the coolest guy in the world. You know what I'm saying? Or might be that same white guy might be the guy that saved your damn life. Or that same black brother might be the brother that saved your white life. So we should be out of the yin and yang. The black and white, that's Piscean age. Racism is Piscean's age. We in the Aquarian age now. We there's no number but one. We at the point where black and white join together. Because we got bigger fish to fry. You know, the know most. Those who claim to know the most. And Dragonian reptilians who will die to butter you up and put you next to some potatoes and corn on the cob and serve your ass up on the plate. I'm telling you, man. So it's bigger than, you white, I'm black, let's hate each other. Nah, nigga, you better look at this big ass reptilian that's about to eat both of y'all ass. Now, how about that? I'm just saying, man, this shit is getting out of hand. I won't vote for her because she black. That lady ain't black. When not one time have she ever took up for blacks. Every time they ask us something about, are you gonna do anything for blacks? It's like she almost hate blacks. Every time they ask her a question about something black, it's like she get over frustrated and exaggerated about it. Huh? Y'all never noticed that? Every time they ask this lady something about black people, or you gonna do something for blacks, or black this or black anything black, she always like act like she trying to get around it. But she always buck dance around them all the black questions. Like Trump said, man, you've been getting screwed. Like he said to the black people, you've been getting screwed over all these years. I mean, you all just give me a shot. You all give me a shot. I mean, what more? How more worse can you get screwed over? And when Trump was in office, the stock market went up, employment went up, unemployment went up. More people were getting jobs. He was taxing all those big corporations that were moving all their companies to China so they could pay a nigga 10 cents a day to work at their factories. They're paying them people 10, 20 cents a day, man. $1.50 a day to work in a damn sweat factory. And then they come over here and they really want to do the same thing over here. I mean, minimum wage is ridiculous. This average pay is ridiculous. Average pay for anybody job over here in America is ridiculous now. It's the most ridiculous it's ever been. And some people ain't been getting a raise, ain't got a raise years on their job. Your job don't even get raises no more once you get to a certain level because they say they can't afford to give you no more raises. Or we'll give you some extra break time, PTO or something. We ain't got no more raises to give you. Now we tell you what, you can raise your ass up out of here though, and we'll get 2 more guys to replace you because we can pay 2 guys. If we put them on part time, we don't got to pay the extra $20,000 in insurance a month. I mean a year. You know what I'm saying? This is the game. Overstand corporation. Overstand what the lobbies is. But you go out and talk about because I'm black. Overstand what the lobbies is. Overstand government. Overstand the democracy. Overstand capitalism. Overstand communists. Overstand the monarchy. Overstand that we're going back into a certain type of system where Big Mama about to be back on the land. Big Mama back on the land already. But we're going back into this system where all we got to do is don't agree to this system and it goes down. The longer we agree to it, the longer we hold it up. The American people. So who y'all gonna vote for? For people that's gonna vote? Oh, we're gonna go with Kamala Harris because she black. That's what my mama and them said. Oh, it's because she black. Man, do y'all know what the word black even mean? Go look it up. Look up what the word black mean. And if you look at it says black male, black ball. You know what I'm saying? What does black male? They got black associated with negative. Even though we know black is dominant, black is the universe on one perspective, right? For the higher perspective. I'm saying this is the game. Man, look, I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna get in touch with Rod, man, and we're gonna get Rod back on for one. I know I got Faze coming on whenever Faze get back up with me and let me know when he wanna do it. I'm gonna try to get Rod back on. We're gonna get more guests starting, you know what I'm saying, next week, leading up to the next month, right? We're gonna start getting the guest back rolling. Cause I'm gonna bring Rod back. If you had to check out that tape with Rod Hayes just put out called Cowboys, Indians, and Outlaws, and the part 2, which is Cowboys and Aliens, go check that out on the video side. Also, we got something dropping tomorrow, The Life of a Photon Beam, where it actually show you how the photons hurl from the sun and then the journey of how they go through their life and how they become solid objects or go into turn into melatonin liquid form. It's really interesting, that tape that's gonna come out tomorrow. What else I wanted to say? Yeah, man. Let's I'm leaving you on this, man. Just don't fall for the game. Like most of y'all that's on here when they watch us, y'all up to speed. But it's your family members, as you sit around watching your family members, the oldest is mostly the older crowd, because most of young people don't give a damn about vote, especially long Nubians. They don't give a damn about vote. And they set it up to where if you're a convicted felon, you can't even vote now. And like I said, that lady knows Kamala Harris cheated at the debate. She had her earpiece in and she was on the phone with Obama the whole time Obama was answering questions against Trump. And so bad that she even sounded when she was responding to the questions. Go listen to it, y'all. When she was responding to the comments and the questions they were asking her, she even sounded like Obama. I swear to God, man, go listen to it. And I'm saying to myself, this is the game. These are the games that's being played out here, for real, for real. And on that note, man, hey, shout out Chris Love. Shout out to brother Chris Love. Hey, to the Middle East, right, Chris? Because I'm gonna tell you what I think the game plan is. Now, if Kamala Harris win, that'll buy deep state some more time to try to get their claws back into us. But if Trump win, they're gonna say, "Oh shit, he finna come after us." So they plan is they already stole a nuclear weapon already, and they gotta just sit and wait. And what they're gonna do is find out one of them major cities and activate it and cause a 9/11 type thing, which is gonna be an inside job to where Trump now got to blame somebody. Now, who they gonna blame? Iran, because they gonna say, "Oh, Trump. Remember when Trump was in office, he killed that general." That somebody got the general name in the chat. What was the general name that Trump killed using the drone? Right. So Trump killed the general using the drone. Right. Now, keep in mind when they had this guy's funeral, the whole country cried. The whole country was crying behind this dude, the dude that they killed. Go back and remember that the whole country was crying behind that dude. And so they're gonna say that, oh yeah, this is payback because Trump killed that general. And the people that did this were Iranians, so we gotta invade Iran. When they invade Iran, then Russia, China, Korea steps in to defend Iran. Boom, thus starting the big never ending. Oh y'all, it don't matter who win, all y'all gonna pay me at the end, because that's how the Rothschilds do. They loan money to these guys. They loan money to the United States Federal Reserve. Boom. Then they loan money to China and Russia and Japan. And then all them guys fight against each other. They got to make bombs. They got to make tanks. They got to make bullets. It don't matter who win because all y'all buying for me. All y'all scoring money for me. What kind of game is this? That's the type of games that they play right here. You see? That's the type of games they play, man. I'm telling you. Like I said, but we didn't want to hold you long on this. I just had to say something, man. I'm just sick and tired of these people out here saying, "Oh, we're gonna vote because we black." Because I'm black, man. I'm gonna vote for you. Ain't even black if you don't vote for Kamala. I'm looking at them people like, man, these people really are. They just don't have a clue. The Jesuits. What about the Jesuits? The secret police. The Jesuit Society. The secret police of the Roman Catholic Church. Yeah, it's slow, man. It's like, I know y'all don't hear when y'all watching the like the shit, like when y'all scrolling through TV. Some of y'all probably don't even watch it like that, but when you scrolling through the social media platforms or the TV and you see this lady on and how you saying, man, this game, you just keep scrolling. This game, it's game. But the older crowd, man, they going forward. They bite right it down in it, hook, line, and sinker. And like my granddaddy said, they got to put some bait on that hook because you ain't gonna catch nothing. My granddaddy said, "How you gonna catch some fish with no bait on the hook? How you gonna catch some fish and you ain't got no bait?" So you got to put bait. They got to bait you in. She said, "Oh, when I become president, I'm gonna give all y'all some money. Oh, when I become president, I'm gonna sign a law and order that says nobody can have an abortion." Things of this nature is what this lady's talking about, trying to win over to the American women. She's trying to sell over to the women because it's a thing. It's a thing, man. Let me tell you something about how the mind works and about women and men. If you and your wife was to go to the car lot, and it used to be like back in the day, the men had more pull, but now the women has got more pull. So if you and your wife go to the car lot, the car salesman, when they come out, they're gonna be mostly trying to sell your wife that car. Because they know if your wife agree to it and you're a good husband, you're gonna go with what your wife go with. So what they're trying to do now is they're trying to buy the American women, the female population, into, oh, y'all got to go for this woman, and thus their husbands gonna have to go with the same whatever their wives tell them to do, their husband to do it. So they hoping to get that. They call it a bank shot with off the glass. They call it off the glass, right? They try to get that off the glass shot from her buying over to the women, and that the women will influence the man, because the men follow the women, and so the women will influence the man to vote for her as well. Thus, her landslide Donald Trump. Man, they got a whole bunch of stuff up their sleeve, but we see all the game. And on that note, man, we about to get up out of here. Yeah, right, B, right, Josie B, right. You can tell. I mean, you can tell. Like for people that be living in Atlanta, that y'all know how to spot them. You can tell who's who, man. I'm just saying. I ain't saying much. You ain't heard that from me though. You can tell who that she got like a little. They like to run this game. She got like a little man on her, bro. They say she go live. They say Kamala Harris was a go live. That's what I heard back in college. She was a go live. That's what Joe Brown said. Now somebody drop in the chat, what is a go live? She go live at 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Yeah, Obama and Michael. You know, man, Obama be talking. Yeah, you know, me and my wife, Michael. What he just said? What he just said? Hold on, wind that back. Yeah, we got it. He said something out the box right there, man. We didn't know what he was saying. Yeah, I gotta get off, y'all. I gotta go get these boys. So, peace and love, harmony, divine love throughout the balanced universe. We might be back tonight, man, with another banger. Peace. We out. Waloo.